Hi guys. I was hoping I would have my new folder up and ready to go, but that is not the case. I still have to work out a few kinks, so here I am. I I just want to give a quick update, and then I will go on to the rest of my video. Okay, I wasn't gonna shoot this until later, but my mom's busy, so she can't pick me up for a little bit. So I guess I'll finish shooting this now. My main topic for this video today is my personal assistance, which is one of my ongoing issues. Today, as a matter of fact, I'm supposed to have a personal assistant from 9 to 11 today, or 9 to 11:30 today. I have a lot to do today because I have a lot going on next week. So, no PA today. This is a constant issue, particularly with these agencies. They're back and forth and back and forth. And the thing is, the people they hire are not very motivated. They say they want money, but they don't show up half the time. And it's like, what you supposed to do? I can't put any more effort into a person any more than they're willing to give, and I would like to find someone that genuinely wants to help me. And I have days where I'm extremely busy, like today, where it's just not. I really need the help to get things square, and I can't really do that if I don't have anybody here. A service dog can help for some of my problems, but a service dog can't cook my meals, help me in the shower, and do my laundry, among other things. I am, if not anything, realistic about that. So, yeah. So I am like really frustrated with this sometimes, but I have nothing else I can do right now because we can't independently. I cannot find somebody. So this is all I got for right now. So I'm just kind of hanging in there while the rest of stuff kind of works itself out. So yeah. So I'm really kind of frustrated about that, obviously, and it's an ongoing issue. It's not something that is resolved, and I need to have like my care in place so everything else can be in place. And all those other things I talk about on here as far as my, what I want in a service dog and what I'm doing, and all my other disability things, those are important, but I can't get any of that stuff done without in-home help every day. So, because I have to be able to have stuff ready so I have stuff to eat and so I can be clean. And, you know, it's stuff like that that makes being disabled really difficult and frustrating. And, you know, it's just really, it's just aggravating. You feel like you have, your life is coming together in some places, and then the only thing that's your current problem, and I'm sure other people that have personal assistants get this, if you don't have reliable help, you're shot out of the lake. So it's like, that's kind of where I am right now. And on top of all that, I have a lot of stuff I'm doing right now. And if all the other stuff isn't taken care of, what am I supposed to do? And so, I don't know. I'm just I'm frustrated with that, and that on top of everything else I'm trying to do. And so, yeah, one of the things I'm doing this week is I'm going up to Milwaukee, and I'm going to look at this independent lifting harness, and hopefully that can work out, because that would really be helpful in getting around the house. The fly in the ointment is the insurance going to cover it, and is my landlord going to let me put it in? Because that's home modification, and that's a whole nother ball of wax. So it's like, I mean, the service dog is small potatoes compared to all this other stuff. And it's just, it just gives me a headache, a big continuous headache. It's PA stuff on top of trying to get equipment together, and then applying for another service dog, and I'm like, to another service dog organization. I'm like, why is all this stuff coming down at me all at the same time? And it's just really, really aggravating. And it's just, and I just like don't know. I don't like having stuff up in the air, because that kind of plays with my anxiety a little bit. But I'm handling this better than I would have a year ago. But it's just, I just wish all this stuff would kind of work itself out, so I have everything straight, so I can just live my life. I guess that's all I want, is I want all this stuff. I don't want some big humongous hang up. I just want to live my life, and I feel like I have so many roadblocks to doing that. And I have all these pieces in place that will help me live a better life, but none of them have kind of lined up to work yet. So I'm like, okay, what do I do in the meantime? So, I mean, that's ongoing. So I will, of course, keep you guys updated on various and sundry things as they come up. I mean, I have the trip to Milwaukee. I have, and then I have the ongoing stuff with the service dog. That's going to take a while, depending on how long it takes them to find me a dog. I am pretty much done with my application. I have everything to do. All I have to do is write a check, which is my application fee. And I'll figure out the rest of the money if I get into training and all that. So, that's good to go. And I was going to share what I wrote, what I wanted for the dog on here, but I decided not to. So, because I have other stuff I want to do, and for one reason or another. And I think, and as far as what I was going to do, as far as filming, when I go for training, since whenever I end up getting a service dog, I'm going to have to train away from home for 2 weeks. I probably will not film during my classes. As far as this organization goes, we have to sign a confidentiality agreement, which means I'm probably not going to be able to film in there. So I probably will film kind of in between, and obviously the day I bring the dog home with me, I will film that day. So you guys probably won't see my dog whenever I get it until after I bring he or she home and the day we go home. I mean, if we can do training runs around St. Louis, which I doubt I'll have a chance to do, I may film that, but I'm going to try to put up a few, at least one video while I'm down there, if that's where I end up going. That's the plan anyway. So I'm just trying to figure out how this would work, because I essentially have 2 weeks of straight training, Monday through Friday, and that's gonna be a lot to deal with mentally, physically, so I mean, I'll try to keep up with vlogging, and I'll definitely be vlogging when I get home, because we got to keep up with the dog's training, let the dog settle in, and stuff like that. So I mean that's gonna be that for now on the application. The application has to go through first. Hopefully they find me a match pretty quick and I can get my interview in and stuff like that. So that is what that's my update on the service dog stuff. Because they won't contact me again until they have found and trained the dog. So, yeah, and that's just, I don't want to make this event vlog in any way, but it kind of is, because I'm having one of those days. So, yeah, until things kind of iron themselves out, which I'm kind of hoping they will by the end of the month, at the absolute earliest, that's about all for now. The service dog application is going in the mail this week, and I'll keep you guys posted and see you in the next one. Bye.